So I think after we did the first album, Fallen Angels, we decided when we were starting the next one, just let's record everything. So we just basically, because you never know when ideas come up, so we just been recording absolutely everything and just amassing a massive amount of music. Um, and it
Wow.
seems to have been working for the past few years. It's you get some there's some little seeds of ideas that come out, and then like 2 years later, you hear them back, and you get like a fresh vibe off them and all that. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, we've got far too many songs. We did loads of songs during lockdown.
Uh-huh.
Because we all were just. I've got my own studio. Kronos has got his own studio, so we were just obviously since we couldn't get together, we were just that was the only thing to do, make music. So we
Yeah.
pulled all them ideas, and then obviously after lockdown, we got back rehearsing again, and then you get 10 more ideas. So it was just we've got this just massive amount of songs, which is great in one respect, but in the other respect, it's what do you do with these songs? Because it's
That's
going to
right.
be it's going to be like a triple album, I think. So
Well,
yeah,
that's great, but I mean that way of working, I think it's very interesting because if you have the red light all the time on, you never know when something amazing is gonna come up, right? And
yeah,
but do you guys go back to all ideas that maybe you guys recorded like 2 years ago, something like that, and you're like,
yeah.
hey, let me see, this riff was kind of cool, let me see if we can develop this a little more. Do you guys do that?
Yeah, we do that all the time. Let's say there'll be times where me and Dante get in the rehearsal room before Kronos, and we'll just be warming up. Me and Dante are very much into classic rock music, so we'll just be jamming on some Rainbow tracks or something, and then next thing you know, we just start jamming together, and
Okay.
we end up recording. Kronos will run in, record that, and we'll just forget about it. It's just that's what we were doing at the time. We're maybe rehearsing for a gig or something like that. So we weren't in recording mode. So we'll just put that to the side, and then we've got folders and folders of music, and then we'll just go through them, and we'll go, what? When did we do that? Yeah, I mean, on the last album and from the very depths, there was some ideas that didn't um, sort of pan out. Sometimes when you were trying to record, sometimes you try to keep a theme.
Okay.
So every song will sound a little bit different, but there's a sort of like a bit of a theme. I think on the last three albums, so we did Fallen Angels, and that was
Okay.
sort of about Lucifer falling from heaven,
Yes.
and then from the very depths, that seemed to be then obviously Lucifer rising and then storm the gates. So it was this weird. It wasn't contrived or it wasn't really planned, but it just seemed to be this theme. And sometimes riffs don't fit those themes. There
Okay.
might be there might be a little bit too much rock and roll, um, or they might be a little bit too technical, and they're just not going to sit well with the rest of the song. So they just get put on the back burner. And I mean, to be honest, I forget about them half the time, and then Kronos will go, right, I've been
Ah,
listening to this, it's brilliant. And we'll go, all right. And then I'll have to try and remember what that 5 minute moment was 3
ah.
years ago.